Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
With the TheRcSaylors, and in this video we're going to take a pretty close look, a full review of the Flying Spiders drone. Now online, on Lytech.com, again we'll have this linked in the description box below, as usual. This is called the GTeng T901 FPV. It's kind of a funny name, like Tang, like cake in a glass, Tang?
Sounds
but
amazing.
It's T-E-N-G. So anyway, this is a 5.8 gigahertz FPV quadcopter that has the video display on your transmitter. I think this is kind of like a direct competitor to the Proto X FPV. Yeah, and it's only $80, so it's a pretty good price. Now we've seen this on a couple websites, but we picked ours up on Lytech. It should be 100% ready to fly.
I like that box. I'm okay with that box because it has a little viewfinder.
I like the display too. Yeah, it's real nice.
It's a viewfinder.
What do you say? Viewfinder?
It's a viewfinder.
You're gonna get tore apart in the comment section. It's not a viewfinder.
Sneak peek box. Instructions.
Instructions. Let's see if anything.
Look at that transmitter, Nathan. That's pretty cool.
That is nice. That's really good looking transmitter.
And look, power.
Tells you what
video,
the buttons are.
Camera. Lights.
That.
Neat.
That's probably one of the best
buttons.
Looking transmitters I've ever seen. Let me see that thing. Wow.
In this little baggie,
sleek.
You got 4 spare props and a screwdriver.
That is a sleek transmitter. Wow.
USB converter for the included SD card that is 4 gigabytes.
Is it a micro SD card?
It's a micro SD card.
They almost always are, but gotta be specific here sometimes.
You got the battery for the
There, I would say,
transmitter?
I'd say you're gonna have a rechargeable battery in here. Let's open that up.
There's two different sizes, so I'm guessing this is gonna be the one for the transmitter. It's a 500 milliamp 3.7 volt LiPo.
I'll bet that's the quad.
And then there's another battery that's a different size. 500 milliamp 3.7 volt. Isn't that what I just said?
Oh, they must be the same then.
Yeah, but
Well,
they're different sizes.
Let's see if there's one in here. Let's just check it out. There is not one in here, but one of those.
One looks like that one's gonna fit.
Yep, the long skinny one goes in the transmitter. That's right.
Here is your USB to charge.
Hey, 2 chargers.
2 chargers.
Good.
Same connectors.
Same connectors.
2 chargers, so that's nice.
You can charge your transmitter and your quad at the same time. Very cool. Very cool.
And lastly,
yeah,
you have
quad itself.
Quad.
Wow.
I like the way it looks.
I do too. Looks like a little spider.
The camera is like so sleek and built in. It almost looks like there's not even one in there.
Yeah, I like that.
That's cool.
This is a good looking quad. Let me see here. Okay, it's got little rubber footies on the bottom, so makes landings a bit nicer. Quiet. Props feel good. Yeah, this is nice. Little battery hatch on the back. Do we have an on-off switch? I don't think so, but that's okay. I just like when they have it. It's always nice.
Cool.
Okay, this is going to be fun to fly FPV. Now, this is a really big selling point here, the fact that it does have a rechargeable battery in here, because usually when you have a monitor built into your transmitter, it'll eat up the batteries really fast. I'd say you're probably only going to get maybe 3 or 4 flights out of this with the battery.
But it's rechargeable.
It's rechargeable.
And it was included in the price.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is like dirt cheap FPV at its finest.
But at a good quality,
I
too.
hope at its finest.
Yeah.
Let's go fly this.
Yeah, charging some batteries.
Let's go.
We're outside with our kick in the glass, the GTeng Spider drone. Pretty excited because I love the sleek design of this. Let's just kick it on and see how it does. See if we can get it here. Throttle up, throttle down. The lights are solid. Now if you look, we've got blue lights on the front and white lights on the back. I want to turn the monitor on and we have a nice live feed. It looks pretty good, really. Can you see it? Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and press record. We do have a record indicator, and then the light goes red on the bottom of the quad, okay? So everything is solid. Let's take off. Let me get it out here in the yard some. All right, just flying line of sight right now. It's pretty windy out. And using the monitor, just using the monitor because we're 5.8 gigahertz. It's not too bad. I just lost it right there. let's get this back here. Okay, all right, we're good. I'm standing by a big building, so it does not help signal strength, but let's fly it around. Okay, I'm full forward in the low rate. It's got great yaw. This flies really well. I like how it flies a lot. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds like a bunch of little bees. Pretty good little throttle punch. Let's go higher rate here. You click the left stick and I'm in a higher rate. I've got a lot more control over it. Wow. And I'd say about 50% of my flight right now is with FPV and 50% or so is line of sight. So I'm not solely relying on the monitor, though there's no delay. It's not the best quality. Okay, I'll click the left stick again and I'm in rate 1. So it starts you off in rate 2, which is very interesting because most of these quads will start you off in the lowest rate. This one starts you off in the middle rate. And when you click the left stick, it changes your rates. I know we can do flips, so let's get a little altitude here. Okay, a little altitude and time to flip. You click the right stick. It is very windy, so I apologize. I'm having to fight these winds pretty crazy. Okay, let's get a flip in. Man. All right, it does a really nice tight flip. Not bad at all. Let's get another one in. 3, 2, 1. Pretty good on the flips. Now I know it has a headless mode in return to home. It's going to be your bottom right trigger. I'm in headless mode now, so I should be able to push away while I'm rotating and pull back. And I am just giving it full yaw in the highest rate, and I'm flying around with the right stick, and it's doing a wonderful job. No annoying beep either, so that's great. Headless mode worked really well. And the last mode here is return to home, so I'm going to hit it. And maybe I got to press and hold. We'll try that again. Nope, it's a little disoriented. It wanted to go towards the house. So return to home on these things rarely works. So I'm not disappointed because I didn't expect it to work. I'll get a little closer here. Let's bump down to rate 2. I'll get it in the sun for you, Abby. There, okay. I just tripped. It hovers well. The FPV, which is a big selling point of this, is working quite nicely. Okay, tell me if you can get that. How's that? Yeah, it's flickering. Dealing with some crazy winds. I mean, really, 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 really windy. Oh, okay, let's see. That might have been the juice. I'll stop filming it there. I mean, it's really windy. There's no low battery indicator, but it is windy. Now, when I'm holding it like this, the signal looks great. Not the best signal. It's not going to be like a hobby grade race quad signal, but it's definitely usable. So let's try this again. Popeye says, on the hand launch, I can get you. I think the wind just kind of knocked it out of the sky. Oh yeah, very, very windy. I'll get it, buddy. Good job. Oh!
What was that?
Prop fell off mid-flight. Prop shot off of it. Did you see that? I think it was loose from the last little hit I had. Yeah, they're on there kind of loose. So I'm just going to snug them up. Let's try this again. Flip it back around. I do have a pretty good little battery indicator. Sorry to have you switch your stuff around, but on my monitor here, it tells me a battery indicator. That's really nice. It's for the transmitter itself.
I'm flushing it.
All right. Okay, we're back in the air. Oh, nope, my props are falling off. I have to be 100% honest with this. I'm really disappointed. Everything was working out so well, and now I'll just be flying and the props are launching off. Quads shouldn't do that these days. I know that in the early days, people would have quick fixes by putting a little gummy stuff in there, and then it would help hold the props on. But during a flight, after I've pressed the props on nice and snug, they shouldn't fly off. There, one just flew off again. That is not supposed to happen. So as much as I want to say this quad is awesome, after experiencing that, it truly is not. Man, that's very disappointing, because since this showed up in the mail, I'd really been looking forward to it. The transmitter just looks so cool. The quad itself is pretty neat looking. That is a big dud. I mean, that is just a big dud. I'm disappointed. It had a lot of features rocking for it. Now, it's not just one prop that shot off. I've had 2 or 3 different props shoot off, so that's a manufacturing problem, I think. I mean, that's no good. I know it's not just a bad one, because they had many of them fly off. Anyway, if you're interested in this, I'll have a link for you in the description box below. But we reviewed it to save you money. I say don't get it after that experience. Really sad, because that was an $80 quad. Well, moving on from this, we'll try to have some better things on the channel very soon. And I'm glad that we were able to save you guys some money. Now keep in mind, we have a Patreon account that you can help support us, and we provide you with some behind the scenes awesome content, as well as other social media things. And remember that we do give away free RCs that actually work every single month on our channel. So if you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys in the next video.